Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the Red Zone. As we're getting ready for the first of 3 games coming to you from here at the gymnasium at Hicksville High School on this Thursday. First up, we've got freshman boys basketball. It's the Holgate Tigers here, and we're going to have the freshman boys first up. A little bit later, we'll have JV and varsity girls basketball action for you as well. Hi, everybody. Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you here with us alongside Jim Seiler and Chris Warner running the iPad Pro camera. And well, we're glad to Jim. Again, this is going to be kind of an interesting, sort of a quick and dirty freshman game. It's the point of the season where a lot of the freshmen have been moved up full-time to the junior varsity squad. So we've got what we call the Iron Five. There will be no substitutions for the Aces. They'll have just 5 guys out there, and those 5 are, Jim?
They have 5 for timeouts.
Yeah.
Okay. For Hicksville, starting number 10, Dakota West. Number 11, Braden Slattery. Number 12, Camden Walder. Number 24, David Taylor. And number 30, Lincoln Yoder. Starting for Holgate is Logan Miller, number 11. Andrew Tenario is number 12. Number 21 is Zeke Balmares. Number 24, Jonah Wenzinger, and number 33, Anthony Wallace. And we are underway.
Aces with the ball first up, working around the perimeter.
Taylor shot up is short, and Yoder gets a rebound and puts up a shot, and he gets hammered to the floor.
Yep.
21 with the foul.
Yep. And this is going to be the last season, I guess, where we'll be playing Holgate as a GMC rival. They will be leaving the conference at the end of this school year. They'll be moving over to the, the Buckeye border? Or
yes.
Yeah. And
the BBC.
And sinks them both.
Yes. Mr. Taylor has us up 2-0 here.
Now, that was Yoder, wasn't it? Number 30?
Yeah, Lincoln Yoder.
Okay.
What did I say?
Taylor, yeah. Oh. Shot up and
number
good.
21, Tenera, or no, 21 is Belmares.
Yeah, Belmares. So yeah, Holgate's going to be replaced next year in the Green Meadows Conference by the Paulding Panthers.
Yes, Paulding was an original GMC member,
yep.
and they went away.
Because they went to the, what was it?
24, Taylor. Yeah, they went away to play in a tougher conference.
Yep.
And ended up they weren't much competition except in baseball.
Long shot, no good.
Baseball, they were halfway decent.
Yep.
And basketball, the last few years, and this year they are pretty good. Football, they have not been anything like they were originally in the GMC. I can remember the stadium being packed for the Paulding game down here. One night they played in the snow. Another basket by Lincoln Yoder.
That makes it 6-3 Tigers. Excuse me, 6-3 Aces.
Yes.
I'm looking at one thing and I'm reading another, and my mind just kind of splitting the difference with what comes out of my mouth.
Taylor with the rebound, he gives it to Slattery. Up the floor we go. West Walters had it, gives it up. Slattery with it. Taylor, the fake and move. Ooh. West pass inside right directly to the Tiger. Number 11, nice drive and shot, but
didn't get
not
it to drop.
Not even the iron.
So 3:30 to go, and again, Aces with a 3-point lead, 6-3 early on here in the freshman game. Glad to have you with us here on Hicksville Community Television. It's the ball stolen away by the Tigers.
Balmares with it. Oh, nice pass.
That was a nice no-look pass.
No kidding.
And that was 33 Wallace
Yes.
with the bucket to make it 6-5. So just like that, we're a 1-point game.
Slattery gets into the lane, ball knocked away from him. West with it.
Balmera's, again, quick hands.
He didn't miss that one.
Nope. That's 5 points for him.
And we have a timeout called by the Aces.
Yeah, they got off to a hot start, and the Aces went up 6-0, and then the Tigers have battled back to make it a 1-point deficit for Hicksville, 7-6. So quick 30-second timeout. As again, freshman coach John Deal talking things over. Glad to have you with us again on the live stream, or if you're watching later on Mediacom Channel 12 or video on demand. Hope you've had yourself a good Thursday.
At least it's a halfway nice day out there today. Didn't freeze to death walking a dog. Aces with the ball.
No, and another bad pass.
Same kid stepped in front of it, too. Wallace did.
Yeah, Wallace has shown that he's got a little bit of an aptitude for being able to anticipate some of the ball movement.
We have
And then you got Belmarez, who's just really quick.
Yeah, he is.
Ball stays with Hicksville. We go under 2:20 to go.
West pushes off Belmarez. And, of course, it's a freshman game, so they won't be calling very much.
Yeah, they'll let him play a little bit.
Yep, they called another travel. Got 2 of those so far.
Just one foul committed so far in the game, and that was just a foul on the floor against the Tigers. And there's West with the steal. He managed to, I thought he was going to lose it out of bounds, but
chased it down. So Camden Walter getting a lot of playing time tonight because he's not gotten a lot during the season so far. Since there's only 5 of them, he's out there all the time. Belmar is another behind the back pass.
Up, no good.
We have a foul.
Pushing off.
20. Schwarzengraber, number 20. Yep, he's in the game. Jacob Schwarzengraber.
He gets the longest last name prize tonight.
Yes, he does, definitely.
Ooh, stolen away. That was Miller. Once again, Miller. And again, missing the layup. But he draws the foul.
First one on Yoder. First one on the team. 23 in the game for Holgate is Evan Dopp.
Still 6-7 with the Tigers with the lead, but at the line, Logan Miller. Misses it.
Get another try.
Tenero will check back in for the Tigers, number 12.
And the second one is no good.
And
It's
they're going to give him one
somebody
more.
was over the line. Have a lane violation.
It was either Yoder or it was West that took off a little bit early.
And
that one goes down.
They pay the price for the mistake.
8-6 now, a 2-point lead for the Tigers. We're under a minute here in our first quarter, freshman basketball.
West pass to Taylor. Taylor's shot is off the back of the rim and comes down to Belmaris. Give it back to me.
And another foul underneath the basket.
30 again.
That'll be 2 on Yoder early on. And the Aces don't have a lot of fallback if anybody gets in foul trouble. Gets the bounce.
Mario with the first. Belmaris set down. Wenzinger back in the game. And the second free throw is good.
That makes it 10-6 now as Holgate increases their lead to 4. Half a minute to go in the opening quarter.
West pass low to Walters. Pass chased down by Slattery. Gives it up to West. West baseline shot put up off the side of the backboard.
Up.
Tenario shot off the rim, and that is the end of the first quarter of play with the Holgate Tiger freshman leading the Hicksville Aces freshman 10-6.
And we'll take a little bit of time here between quarters to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. That, of course, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Once again, for the 2020-21 basketball season, they've stepped up and lent us their underwriting support to make it possible for us to bring you coverage for both boys and girls basketball action from the junior high level all the way up through the varsity level. And when we get to the tournament time, we'll be able to follow the boys and girls on the tournament trail. It's all because of their generous support. Remember, anytime you see Aces basketball action on Hicksville Community Television, whether it's live streamed, video on demand, or played back on Mediacom Channel 12, they're the ones that make it possible. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com.
Holgate inbounding the ball and have it on the left side. Belmaris out on top with it. Miller in the corner shooting a 3. It's up, bounces around, and it's off to Taylor. Aces up the floor with it. Slattery at the point, gives it up to Lincoln Yoder. Bounce pass intended for,
get it into,
for Taylor.
Ooh, Belmaris is finally able to get the layup.
Mr. Quick.
Got him for 4 points now.
I'll tell you what, that kid's played a lot of basketball.
I take that back. I got him for 7 points now.
Yes.
Tigers lead 12-6.
Taylor's shot is blocked, and we're going to have a foul.
That's going to be on Belmaris.
Yep. He even put his hand up.
Yep. Takes credit for it.
Yes. Proud of that one. Somebody get open.
Walter hands it off to West.
Slattery with it on the right side to West. West in the corner. Bring it up on top to Walters. Taylor dribbling against Tenario. Shot from outside by West is short, and rebound pulled off by Anthony Wallace. Belmaris with the ball.
Caught in a double team, needs to get some help. Manages to get it out of there.
Tenario has the ball knocked away from him and
Slattery.
controlled by Slattery. Yoder with it, gives it up to Walters. Back to Slattery. Taylor with it. West drives into the lane and goes up, and the ball is taken right out of his hands, and it's out of bounds, off the blue.
3:44 to go here in the first half, and again, it's a 12-6 game with the Holgate Tigers in the lead, up by 6.
Slattery gets it into West to Taylor in the wing.
Too much on it.
And again, it's off of blue, so Aces will inbound it under their own hoop again.
I can't say the Hicksville squad isn't getting their chances at the basket.
Yoder from the side is short. Wallace with the rebound.
Hicksville started off with 6 quick points to take a 6-0 lead in this game, and they have not scored since.
Miller with it to Balmaris. Into the lane. Up. Nice pass to Tenario.
Gets the bucket and draws the foul.
24 with the foul is Taylor.
It'll be his first. Team foul number 3 on the Aces.
Tenario shots missed. Knocks the ball out of bounds.
Right into the hands of Coach Deal.
14-6. Holgate with the lead.
3:10 to go in the first half.
West in the corner. Shot again is short. Wallace again the rebound. Miller with the ball. Shut off by Slattery. Gives it out to Wenzinger. It's off the glass high. And back to Miller. To Bamario. To Wenzinger. Shot again. Is off the rim. Pulled off by Taylor. Gives it to West. West is across the 10-second line.
Slattery. Oh.
A little bit long with it.
Taylor.
Rebound Taylor, and it goes in.
There we go.
4 points for Dave Taylor.
They'll make it 14-8 and hopefully break the scoring ice here for the Aces. And we go under 2 minutes off the hands of Miller. He's not happy about that. Every now and then you get the pass and you turn to run toward the basket before you got the ball completely in your hands. Timeout on the floor, so Coach Deal is going to be in that. I know coaches don't really like it sometimes, but every now and then when you've got a short squad, you're kind of forced to take a timeout every now and then.
You're right.
Whether you like it or not, just so that you can get your guys to sit down and catch their breath a little bit.
Yep.
Especially if you're playing against an up-tempo team. And Holgate, these are freshmen, so they don't maybe have the shooting ability that you'll see from the JV or varsity players, but it looks like they're planting the seeds of a quick strike offense for the Holgate Tigers, because they've been picking off and a lot of fast breaks down the floor and layups.
Yeah, they want to get run with the ball, especially if you give it to Bamaris.
Yeah. So again, a full 1 minute timeout. That's the second one taken by the Aces. They'll have 3 remaining for the second half. So I don't anticipate them taking another one before halftime unless the wheels really come off for some reason. Again, the Aces are going to have to watch themselves too, because again, they don't have any substitutions available. So if somebody fouls out, they'll be playing 4 men.
Who's in the way of the ball that time? Balmaris with it. Down to the end, gives it to Miller.
And
ball
West
is stolen by West.
There we go.
Oh, nice layup.
Dakota West with the bucket to make it 14-10. And just like that, the Aces back in this ball game, only down by 4 now.
Oh, he traveled.
Shh, it's a turnover.
I'm sorry.
I know, we're supposed to be impartial.
I'm still refereeing. That was a long time ago.
I was at the junior high game the other night, and boy, there's all kinds of volunteer referees in the stands for those contests.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Some coaches, too, out there in the stands.
Walters, no, shot was from the corner. Rebound was taken off by Yoder, and it's deflected out of bounds by the Tigers.
51 seconds to go here in the first half. Slattery bounces it into Taylor.
Taylor gives it out to Walters. Ball's coming back to Slattery. Taylor, and he is checked by number 12, Tenario. Andrew Tenario. Slattery,
there.
Jumper, good.
Nice. Braden with his first bucket of the afternoon and makes it 14-12. 25 seconds to go in the half.
Well, there's 6 unanswered points.
Yeah. Aces have battled back, now only down by 2. Holgate probably going to try to hold for the last shot.
Wenzinger in the corner. Brings up another one. Bad pass.
10.3 seconds, and the Aces will maybe be able to tie this one up.
Young Mr. Miller is out of the ball game. He's a little disgusted. I didn't want to say that too loud.
Yeah.
He might come after me. Oh, West with a shot from outside. It's off the rim, and that is the end of the first half of play with the Holgate Tiger freshmen 14 and the Hicksville Aces 12.
Well, we've reached halftime in this freshman boys basketball game. And again, our halftime score, the Aces trailing the Tigers 14-12. We're going to take a break, but we invite you to stay tuned. Jim and I will be back. We'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. Welcome back as we are getting ready to get the third quarter underway. And if you have just joined us at halftime, it's the Holgate Tigers leading the Aces freshman boys 14-12. And Jim, let's take a look at that unofficial scoring from the first half.
Okay, we'll give you the Aces here first. Dakota West had a basket for 2. Braden Slattery a basket for 2. David Taylor had 2 buckets for 4, and Lincoln Yoder had a bucket and 2 free throws for 4. So that was their 12 points. For Holgate, it was Logan Miller with a single free throw. Andrew Tenario had a basket and 2 free throws for 4. Zeke Balmares had a tray and 2 buckets for 7. And Anthony Wallace down at the bottom here had 1 basket for 2 for their total of 14.
So it all adds up and it checks. So we're going to go with that. And we'll get ready to get the third quarter underway. It'll be Aces ball out of bounds at midcourt.
Yeah, you talk that WOSM on Channel 26. You can watch a lot of really good basketball games. And they're all high school games in the area. Dave Taylor with the ball down low. Spins. Tenario deflects the ball and comes out to Balmares.
Come back the other way.
Balmares out front with it. Ball deflected by West.
Able to catch it before it goes across midcourt.
Foot deflect violation.
So out of bounds, stays with the Tigers.
Logan Miller inbounds to Zeke Balmares. Miller wanted to go inside. Ball goes back around to Nario Balmares. Miller in the corner. Stop. His shot is no good. Wallace with a rebound, and it's up and good.
Wallace looking to pass the ball, and then decided, well, heck,
Nobody pushing on me.
Yeah, I'll just take the shot. 16-12 now. Tigers in the lead by 4. With 4:40 to go in the third quarter. West has his seat, but gets the ball off to Taylor.
Taylor got the ball. Puts up a shot. Balmares drives in the lane, puts up a runner. It's no good. West with the rebound and gives it to Slattery, and we're back up the floor. Ball knocked away from West. Balmares with the layup. Good. It's him 9 for the afternoon.
Oh, and
gee, many.
My goodness. Wow.
And we have a foul. West went
Even
after Miller.
Some of the players are out there laughing about that exchange. That was just.
And Mr. Miller, he wasn't happy about the foul there.
No, and
but then they patted each other. It's okay.
Lincoln Yoder was a little bit distracted, and he didn't notice the ball rolling towards him right away. And
he was laying on the floor. And West deflects the ball and can't get it back. Balmares has it. From way downtown, it's no good. And West gets the board.
Slattery, and Taylor wasn't looking, and it goes off his back. Taylor manages to take it away from Tenario, but
I think they must have said something to the referees before the game and not to blow the whistles because we only got 5 players.
18-12.
Yoder gives it out to West. To Slattery, and he's out of bounds.
Slattery steps on the end line, so it'll turn over to the Holgate Tigers, leading 18-12 with 2:36 to go in our third quarter.
Wallace with the shot, no good. Ball picked up by Walters, and West brings it up the floor. West from outside, it's off the rim. Rebound by Miller, and
I think that's
he
going to
was
be Taylor.
fouled.
Yeah, Taylor will pick up his second, and team foul number 2 here in this first half.
We got a timeout for a break. 30-second timeout.
John Deal, calling the timeout. Like we said, every now and then he's going to have to call a timeout just to let his team catch their breath a little bit, since he can't substitute players in and out. Just 5 guys on the roster here tonight. Down by 6, and again, they've been outscored 4-0 here in the third quarter. So, good way to gauge the endurance, how they built up their endurance here.
Yeah, they're
not looking too bad out there.
They're not dragging.
That's Schwarzengraber back in to the game, number 20.
Miller with the ball to Schwarzengraber. Over to Belmares. Back to Wallace. Out front. Schwarzengraber, no good. Rebound to Taylor. He goes up the floor, and the ball is taken away from Walters. Miller with it. Belmares from outside. Bangs a three. Gives him 12 points.
And makes it 21-12 Tigers. Minute 10 to go. And again,
steal by Belmares. Looks, drives the lane, gives the ball to Miller. He blazes it up. 3 points for Miller.
And we're going to have another timeout.
Another 30 seconds. Oh, that's a full one.
Yeah, 23-12. Tigers with the lead. And another timeout on the floor. A full 1 minute timeout. That'll leave 2 for Coach John Deal to use for the remainder of the game. Right now, Tigers are in good shape. Not only do they have an 11-point lead, they haven't committed any fouls. And they've only used 1 timeout for the entirety of the game. Aces, meanwhile, are trailing on the scorecard and on the scoreboard, and they've committed 2 fouls so far in this second half. Tigers are going to break huddle early and back out onto the floor. And here come the Aces.
Not letting them get their full minute of rest.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they broke huddle this early.
Yes.
With still about 12 seconds to go in the timeout. It looks like they're going to.
No, they got to wait.
They're going to wait.
Yeah. Now it's kicked out.
All right. 58.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Aces with the ball, down by 11, 23-12.
West baseline. Pass out on top. Slattery for 3. No good. Rebound Wallace. He seems to have a nose for the ball on the rebounding. Some people do that. Wallace drives the lane, lays it in. 6 points for Wallace. Taylor with it, drives in the lane. Ball didn't get above the rim. Steal by West.
There we go.
Gets 2 points, 4 points for West.
Yeah, he saves them from getting skunked in the third quarter. Oh.
And Miller shot off the rim at the horn.
That was kind of close.
And at the end of 3 quarters, it's Holgate 25 and the Aces 14.
Well, we'll get ready for the last 6 minutes of basketball in this freshman game and take some time to say a big thank you to our basketball broadcast underwriters, making our coverage possible here on HIX-TV, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that's brand new or pre-owned, car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Don't see what you're looking for? Let the folks at Jim Schmidt know. They always do their best to find you the vehicle you're interested in, because it's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. So proud to have them as our basketball broadcast underwriters here on Hicksville Community Television.
Oh, ready to go here for the fourth quarter. And Schwarzengraber will inbound it to Belmares for Holgate.
That's
Belmares from 3. It's good.
Belmares. That's 3 for him. 3 threes for him.
Gives him 15 points.
Yeah, also on the floor, number 23 for Holgate is Evan Dopp.
Slattery from the corner. He gets one to go. 3-pointer. 5 for him for the game.
28-17 now. Still an 11-point lead for the Tigers.
Dop from outside.
Oh!
He brings one down. 3-pointer for him.
4 3-point shots in this freshman game for the Tigers as they now lead 31-17. Belmar is going to get whistled for the push. That'll be his second. Oh, it's his third.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I don't know where somebody's got one.
Yeah. I've got Tenario with one and Schwarzengraber with one and two for Belmar.
I didn't have Tenario with any.
From the corner.
West from the corner is no good. Rebound
Tenario.
And Taylor gets a foul.
Almost got it.
That's his third.
Yep, Taylor's third. And that's team foul number 3 for the second half for the Aces. 31-17. Common foul, though. So Holgate with the ball out of bounds. Quickly up the floor. Oh. Wenzinger went the wrong way. So 4:31 left in the game, and the Aces with the ball back, trailing 31-17. Fourth quarter action for freshman boys basketball.
West drives off the glass. Belmari's the rebound, and he comes out with it. Drives the lane, gives it up. The Dop.
Too much on it.
Oh.
Is that going to be, yeah, that's going to be 4 on Taylor.
Uh-oh.
He's going to have to watch his
P's
P's and Q's here because there's still 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in this game. And
yes, it is. Wallace brings it around, comes out on top. West deflects the ball, and Miller has it. Belmari shoots from 3. Ooh, another one. He's opening it up. 18 points.
34-17, and Belmar is probably raising the eyebrows a little bit on the junior varsity coach.
I was thinking maybe the varsity coach.
Yeah. He's fast, and he shoots well from outside.
Yes. He can do a lot of things with the ball. He's going behind his back with it. He's made a behind-the-back pass. He made a no-look pass.
West was in trouble. He tried to slap the ball out of harm's way, but unfortunately stepped on the sideline when he did so. So it'll be a turnover to the Aces, or to the Holgate Tigers, rather.
Wenzinger, number 24, back in the game. Tenario on the dribble. Gives it to Dop. In the middle.
Loose on the floor.
Yoder. We have another timeout.
We'll call that with Yoder in possession of the ball, so Aces will have it. When we get back into action, that'll be the 4th timeout called by the Aces, so only one will remain, but we're down to just 3.5 minutes to go here in regulation. So Coach Deal doing a pretty good job doling out the timeouts for this contest.
Yeah, he's still got another one left.
Yep. Again, it's the Tigers leading the Aces here in this freshman game, 34-17, late in the 4th quarter. I should say late in the game. We're just not about halfway through the 4th quarter. And the Aces will have the ball after the timeout. West will get the inbounds from Slattery and bring it up the floor.
Belmari's is setting down. Walters to Slattery. Cross court, West. West tries to get in the lane, gives it out to Taylor. Taylor passed down to Yoder and is taken away by Wallace. Tenario Ball's taken away from Wenzinger, and Slattery's out of there with it to West. Gives to Yoder. Back to West from 3. No good. Ball tipped out, and Holgate player with the ball is on the line, and it'll be Hicksville at the side.
Would have been Ace's ball either way, because if they hadn't called him for stepping out of bounds, he'd taken 2 steps carrying the ball, so he had to travel 2.
West at the free throw line gives it out to Taylor, in and out, and that was down in the net.
Oh boy! Score remains 34-17. As the Tigers have doubled it up here on the Aces with 1:53 to go in the 4th quarter.
Wenzinger made the drive down low, passed it back out to Dopp, and we have a jump ball. Be Hicksville ball under the visiting basket. West, is it out to Walter?
Ooh.
Ball deflected. Slattery chased it down.
Under 90 seconds now.
Taylor. Oh, getting banged around by Tenario.
It'll be Andy's 2nd foul. Yep.
Pass to Yoder. Not.
So close, but
yes.
The Aces just have not been able to dial in the range here.
Tenario gives the ball up into the corner to Dopp. Tenario with the shot. No good. Chased down by West and going in for the hoop. And
there we go.
Good. 6 points for Dakota.
Makes it 34-19 as we go under a minute. 48 seconds to go in the game.
Oh,
It'll
Walters.
be Walters. Team foul 5. That's Walters' first.
Wallace with the ball. Is it out front? Tenario in the lane with it. Wallace. And we're going to be at him. 30 White.
Yoder's third.
He's done well.
Yep. Team foul number 6. Ooh.
Oh, off the hand and out of bounds.
Yeah, it was Dopp that couldn't hang on to the basketball. So the Aces will get the ball back with 30 seconds exactly left in the game, trailing 34-19.
Slattery to Yoder. Yoder looking, gives it to Slattery. Shot from way downtown.
Off the front of the iron. That'll be out of bounds.
Goes to Holgate.
Tigers are probably just going to
9 seconds.
play watch me dribble. Oh, no.
Another kick.
7 seconds. Tigers again with the ball.
Ooh. Boys are getting a little feisty.
And the Tigers are just going to
Just stand there and make him. And that is the final horn. And this game is in the books with the Holgate Tigers 34 and the Hicksville Aces freshman 19. A little bit of rundown of scoring here for Hicksville. Dakota West has 3 baskets for 6. Braden Slattery a basket and a tray for 5. David Taylor 2 buckets for 4. And Lincoln Yoder a basket, 2 free throws for 4. For Holgate, as Logan Miller had a basket and a free throw for 3. Andrew Tenario had a basket and 2 free throws for 4. Schwarzengraber did not score. Zeke Balmares led everybody in scoring. He had 4 trays for 12 and 3 baskets for 6 more, gives him 18. Evan Dopp had a tray for 3, and last on the list, but not in anybody's heart, Anthony Wallace. He had 3 buckets for 6 points.
And really this game was all about the third quarter, well, the second half really, as the Aces were fairly close at halftime, but outscored in the second half 20-7 to put this one in the win column for the Tigers, again 34-19. Hey, we're going to wrap things up here and end this live stream. Then we're going to step aside. Not sure what the time is, but the girls' junior varsity game is supposed to tip off at 6 p.m., and that should be in just under a half hour from right now. So we'll be back on the air with the pregame for that just a little before 6 o'clock. Again, that live stream will be on our Facebook page, on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. That will be where we'll be bringing you the coverage for both the girls' junior varsity and varsity action against Holgate later tonight. I want to say a big thank you to the Hicksville Athletic Department, Misters Haught and Overmeyer, giving us our space and permission to live stream the coverage for you this afternoon. Thanks also to the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships for underwriting our coverage of this freshman basketball game. Most of all, thanks to you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed our basketball coverage. With that, we're going to wrap it up one last time. Final score in the boys' freshman game this afternoon. The Holgate Tigers knock off the Aces 34-19. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and for Chris Warner running our camera this afternoon, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good afternoon and good sports.